We have talked about in the webinars the spiritual consciousness and the material consciousness. And we're all very aware that the two are different, and yet our experience in this world requires us to have the material consciousness, and our experience in as a soul requires us to grow that spiritual consciousness. So the two go hand in hand. Now, when we practice meditation, we have to, and which we will do today, is we have to go to a level, to a point, where we actually switch off the material consciousness. Now, our material consciousness is all we know in this material world. It is the sum total of all our feelings, all our memories, everything we've learned, all our future worries, issues, anticipations, hopes, everything. That's the material consciousness. But we need, today as we practice our meditation, we're going to try and switch off for those moments that material consciousness, which then leaves us with the spiritual consciousness, which we want to experience, which we want to work with, which we want to harness. And then from there we go towards the deeper level of our meditation, where we all take over and go on our own journey in our own search for the light. So today I'm going to add one more step in our meditation, where there is a disconnection, there's a detachment that occurs with the material consciousness, and with it goes the past, with it goes the future. So all you now have is the pure present. All you now have is you are experiencing everything through the spiritual consciousness in the pure present. So that's one of the aspects that we're going to journey through today. And then after today, those of you who resonate with this, do try to practice it. Let us sit back, close our eyes, and breathe freely. Let go of all your worries, tensions. Let go of everything. And breathe in peace, pure peace. Take a moment and be completely relaxed in pure peace. You are all in pure peace. And I'd like you to imagine that you're standing on top of a beautiful mountain. The morning sun is shining. The sky is blue. There's birds in the sky. There's trees. There's green grass that is sparkling with dewdrops in the morning sun. There's flowers. When you look in the distance, you see snow-capped peaks of mountains around you. And in front of you, there is this beautiful crystal clear lake that is also sparkling in the morning sun. This is pure nature. This is the oneness of nature that we all see in our lives. Let us take a moment and connect with nature, connect with its oneness, for we are all part of this oneness. Feel the vibrance of nature. See the beauty as your spirits begin to rise with happiness. Connect with nature. And you now decide to walk towards the lake. You are connected with nature, you're filled with inner happiness as you walk towards the lake. And when you reach the shore, on your right-hand side you see a tree stump that is the height of your waist. And on this tree stump is a golden cage. And the cage is filled with lots of tiny little colorful birds, beautiful birds that are flying around, chirping away in the cage. The cage is full of noise and chaos. The cage is your mind. The birds are your thoughts. And it's time to let them all go so that you can empty the cage. So you open the door of the cage and let these pretty little birds fly away noisily into the horizon as you repeat in your mind, release and empty. Release and empty. Release and empty. And the cage is now empty. No more noisy birds. The cage is silent. And you wish that this cage be cleansed, your mind be cleansed, as you repeat, cleanse, cleanse. Cleanse. The cage is empty and cleansed. Your mind is empty and cleansed, detached from all thoughts. As you now walk into the water, until the water reaches your knees, and as you look at your knees, you see the water with tiny ripples and waves. But you wish that this water should go completely still, so still that you can see the reflection of your face in it. You can see the reflection of the blue sky in it. So you look at these waves and ripples and repeat, stillness. Stillness. keep repeating this word as the water begins to go still. Stillness. Stillness. The water is now completely still, and you can see your reflection in it as if it were a mirror. The whole lake before you is completely still. You are completely still. You are in pure stillness. And in this stillness, you now repeat the word silence. 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 You are in pure stillness, pure silence. Your mind is cleansed and free of all thought. You are completely detached from the material world. And take a moment now and switch off, shut down the material consciousness. And all we have before us is our spiritual consciousness, the self, the real you, with no past and no future, pure present. Take a moment and experience the real you, the self, the spiritual consciousness. Take a few moments and just be. You are the self. And now you decide to move forward into the lake. And you keep walking until the water reaches your waist. And before you, there's hundreds of little candles floating in the water, each one giving off a bright little flame. But you wish that they all come together in pure oneness. For you are the self. You are oneness. And so the candles begin to come together until finally there's only one candle giving off one bright, warm, loving light that fills your being as you repeat oneness. You are the self. You are oneness. Keep repeating oneness. Oneness. You are filled with the light of oneness. You are the oneness. And then before you in the light, you see the loving hand of a parent, and you, the child, place your hand in the hand of this loving hand and allow yourself to be guided forward as you repeat surrender, surrender. Surrender. As you surrender everything and allow yourself to flow freely with complete trust in the hand that is guiding you into the light, into your search. As you now repeat your linkage word, I will use origin. You will use whatever word you have been given or have chosen. It is the name of your source, your creator, the name of the one that is guiding you ahead. Origin. Origin. Keep repeating your linkage word for as long as you wish.